In this video, I'm actually going to discuss exactly what makes a successful assisted living home. So if you guys are interested, make sure to stick around. What's up, everyone? I hope you guys are all doing well. If you're new here, my name is Serge. Welcome to the channel. To all my reoccurring viewers, guys, thank you so much for all the love and support that you guys have shown this channel. I greatly appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. And for everyone who's been requesting themselves into the Facebook group, guys, that is actually closed now. So for everyone who's trying to get in, I believe there's like 28 requests. And guys, if you guys do not buy the program from the academy that I created, you guys will no longer be able to actually be accepted into the Facebook group, guys, because I don't want that Facebook group to become oversaturated. And I'm trying to actually just focus on my students and focus on the people that are in that group who were grandfathered before I actually closed it. So guys, genuinely, I am sorry if you guys didn't make the cut to actually get into the group. And the only way to get into it now is actually to purchase the program through Legion Assisted Living Academy, which I'll link down below, guys. So make sure to go check it out if you guys truly want to be part of the group. And actually, that comes with what you guys pay for the program. You guys will actually be accepted into the Facebook group, and you guys will actually get 3 free 15-minute consultation calls with me, and then we can discuss everything you guys need moving forward after you guys have gone through the program. So if you guys are interested, that is all linked down below. And guys, it has been a crazy couple weeks for me. It's been, if I haven't gotten back to your guys' emails, if I haven't been actually just getting back with you guys, whether it's through DM or Facebook Messenger, whatever the case may be, guys, I am so busy as of right now. And guys, I do run and own my own residential assisted living home. So guys, that requires quite a bit of my attention at times, and I'm not able to actually get back to you guys. So I genuinely apologize if I haven't been able to get back with you guys. So guys, without further ado, let's go ahead and actually jump into the topic of this video. Before I jump into the topic of this video, this is something that I just want to discuss with you guys, because a lot of you guys are really just still figuring out if you guys want to do this, if this is truly the route that you guys want to take when it comes to actually investing your money, your time, your resources. So with that, you guys want to make sure that you guys actually open up a successful residential assisted living home. And what makes a successful residential assisted living home, right? There's a couple things that actually make a successful residential assisted living home. And I talk about this a lot in previous videos and in other videos. But what really makes a successful residential assisted living home is actually the home itself. That is probably one of the key things that makes a successful residential assisted living home, and I cannot stress it enough, guys, how important this is. I've come across mentoring some people, and there are certain homes that they wanted to do this residential assisted living business out of really wasn't ideal. It was not an ideal location, condition for what essentially they needed it to be, especially for residential assisted living. And the one key thing that I want to tell you guys when it comes to the home itself is a question that you need to ask yourselves. And I always say this because it's very critical and it will help you guys in the long run. But the question is, when you guys walk into the home, or when you guys are trying to start a residential assisted living home, ask yourselves if you would actually live there yourselves. Okay, like, would you actually live on the property itself? Because if you guys can't picture yourselves living in there and actually spending your time there, why would anybody else want to spend time there, right? So that's a very vital question that I want you guys to actually ask yourselves when you guys are looking at certain properties, right? Or you guys are looking at pre-existing residential assisted living businesses. When you guys walk into the home, ask yourselves that question. And if you guys can't even see yourselves living in that house or putting a loved one in there, do not bother going through with that property. Yeah, maybe you guys will be able to actually revamp that property and repair it and whatnot. And if that's the route that you guys want to take, that's up to you guys. But that is one of the main things that actually makes a successful residential assisted living home. Now, with that being said, that doesn't just stop there. Because finding a gorgeous property, finding a really nice property that you guys would actually want to live out of is not the only part. The next part would be really is yourselves, right? Who the owner is, right? What the owner has to offer. If you guys as the owner aren't involved as much, or you guys want to be completely hands off, that's great if that's the route you guys want to take. But understand that families want to see that the owner actually cares, that they're actually involved, that they're willing to actually put in the work to take care of their loved ones, whether it's just, going by there occasionally, saying hi to the residents, seeing the residents, making sure that they're being properly taken care of. Whatever the case may be, it really comes down to you guys as the owner. And then other businesses and other providers in that area and your area want to actually meet the owner and actually get to know who they're actually working with, because who they're actually working with is going to come back on them, especially if they give you guys some kind of referral or they recommend you guys to somebody. They're putting their reputation on the line. So, that is another thing that you guys need to keep in mind. That's what's going to make a successful residential assisted living home, is actually having that reputation within your community, within your industry, knowing that people can depend on you and actually send you people your way, and they can actually know and have a peace of mind of taking care of their referral and the family that they sent over. So guys, that's the second thing that would help make your residential assisted living home actually really successful, is having that reputation built and having that reputation within your community. Now, the third thing moving forward is going to be your staff. Your staff is going to be such a critical part of having a successful residential assisted living home. Yes, the healthcare industry itself has a shortage of caregivers, CNAs, nurses, etc. There's just a shortage overall because the demand of the healthcare field, there's a lot more sick people than there are people who are willing to actually work in the industry, right? And there's it's not just with assisted living homes, it's with just across the board in the healthcare industry. But that's not the point. The point is getting the proper staff in there. And guys, I have experienced and have seen and talked to people who have had unreliable staff, and it really does cause a burden on the business, and it really does cause a burden on your reputation overall. It really can actually put your business into the ground, and you'll eventually not have a residential assisted living home. And so staff is so critical, and you have to really create that culture within your home to know that there can be trust between you and your caregivers. There can be trust within your managers and your caregivers and just you as the owner. That trust aspect is very important. Having that leadership is very critical when it comes to your business and to your residential assisted living home. So having great leadership within the home itself, and having that culture, is really going to help you guys have a successful residential assisted living home. So I highly recommend that you guys do some personal development when it comes to the leadership, because guys, hiring and firing people is not fun. It's probably my least favorite thing to have to deal with, and I've dealt with it on multiple occasions. It has not been fun, and it's something that everybody's going to have to do it, whether you like it or not. You want to actually treat everybody fairly, but you also got to keep in mind your residents come first and your business comes first. So if there's an employee, or your manager is just not performing as well as you would want them to, or they're just kind of just doing the minimal amount of work, guys, sit down with them. Hopefully they can understand where you're coming from and what you're expecting from them. And also, guys, make sure that you just create that environment. I cannot stress that enough. So guys, having a successful residential assisted living home there's multiple factors to it, and you can't just expect it to be overnight. I think that's the number one thing. To build up to the point where you have enough reputation, to have enough trust within your staff, etc. It's going to take time, and it's not going to just happen overnight. And I hope you guys understand that. It's not going to just be black and white when it comes to doing everything. And you guys will make a lot of mistakes as residential assisted living homeowners. I know I've made a lot of them. And that's honestly what I share on this channel, right? I want you guys to avoid all those mistakes that I've been through, that I've struggled with. And nobody taught me, right? Especially when I came right out of college. I didn't know what to expect from the real world, right? And it was one of those things where I just had to really learn the hard way and get literally beaten to the ground, and metaphorically speaking, not like actually beaten to the ground, but Guys, to have a residential assisted living home is not going to be easy, and especially to have a successful one where your beds are filled. The turnaround time when you have a vacancy is short, right? Within a week, 2 weeks. Guys, that all comes with time. It's not going to just happen overnight. And I hate to be repetitive, but I need you guys to get that ingrained into your minds, right? I need you guys to understand that when you guys start out, just expect the disappointment, expect to make mistakes because they will happen. And you guys, if you are a perfectionist, I'm sorry to tell you, but most likely you're going to be very disappointed when things just aren't going your way constantly, and you're going to have back-to-back issues and problems that come up, and hopefully you can have the grit to get through that and to push through that. And that's what's ultimately going to make you guys successful in this industry and within this business, is having the grit and having the persistence and consistency to keep going. If you guys made it all the way to the end of the video, guys, thank you so much. I appreciate every single one of you guys. If you haven't yet, make sure to hit that like button. Also, make sure to hit that subscribe button for me. And also go check out Legion Assisted Living Academy. It's down below. I will link it. And if you guys haven't, make sure to go watch all these other videos. And I hope to see you guys all in the next video. So guys, God bless. Thank you. And I appreciate every single one of you guys. Peace.